You clicked on this video because you're wondering, how is social media, something you use every day, is dysregulating your nervous system? Well, one of the reasons is a reward called dopamine, which is really a chemical, a hormone, and a neurotransmitter. But I'm not going to get into the big words. We're going to keep it very simple. It's like your body's reward system. You study for the test, you pass it, and you feel great about yourself. You work very hard towards getting a date, you got it, and you're very happy with yourself. It's that reward hormone that motivates you to do more. Now, if your fingers are hovering over your screen, wondering should you swipe away, or your remote control if you should click away, wondering what am I gonna say? Is he getting to the point? Is this enough for me to stay and watch this video? That is because your nervous system is making a decision. You are wondering right now, are you dysregulated? Now, this is not a diagnosis, but there's a possibility you are. Because normally what the human body would do, just probably a decade or so ago, is actually listen to something for at least a minute. In today's time, it's probably a few seconds. We find ourselves introducing ourselves to people and we don't remember their names, even though they're people that will be very important in our lives. So we wait for the email at the job to come in so we can see their picture next to it and remember their names. We try to look at the name tag and hope it's not flipped around the other way because our attention span has been hijacked. We cannot wait to see what's next, so we're barely consuming properly and digesting properly what is in front of us. Hence, the dysregulated nervous system. Now, there are many ways our nervous system becomes dysregulated. However, we oftentimes are not aware how social media plays a part. So I'm going to read to you some very nerdy stuff, but very short, and then I'm going to get into the fun stuff. Dopamine functions as both a neurotransmitter and a hormone. It is a critical chemical messenger in the brain responsible for regulating the reward system, motivation, pleasure, and motor controls. Welcome back. Now, that is very interesting. As you look into this, it is something in your body that is released when you feel that you have achieved something. With social media, what is happening, every time you see a video, you're clicking with the expectation to receive something that gives you that dopamine hit. Here, you become the addict to entertainment, the addict to dopamine. Can't wait to feel something that stimulates you, that makes you feel happy. The difference is between real life and social media. You haven't really worked for that reward. And when you're not getting it or you're getting too much of it, you may even burn out your motivation system. You know how you wake up in the morning and you can't quite tell why you're still tired? You had enough sleep, you slept well, you even got the good pillow. But for some reason, you still feel exhausted. There's a reason for that. Most of the time, we are on our phones before bed. So the experts have said, get off your phone at least 30 minutes to an hour before bed. It will help with your sleep. It will increase melatonin. It will help you relax or even regulate yourself. Practice breathing techniques. All these things are incredible. They are extremely helpful. But sometimes we find ourselves reaching for that phone anyway. And sometimes you are even on the phone without realizing, oh, I was supposed to be off. I was supposed to get off this thing. So what do? You turn off the phone and then you put it face down and then you reach for it again because you forgot you turned it off. That is when you should be alarmed because this is probably a sign of an addiction. Does this mean you are addicted? Absolutely not. It is not a diagnosis. I am not your doctor, but however, I am telling you to be aware of some of these symptoms because many of us are becoming very desensitized also, which is another area of study when it comes to everyday life due to social media. We're following at least 5 to 10 different platforms. Some of us even have multiple dating apps. Everyone is reaching for your attention, even your boss when you're home, because they have your email, they have your phone. They're reaching through the app of the job in order to speak to you. They are reaching through the email in order to speak to you. The notifications keep piling in. Everyone you follow is dropping new content and you cannot wait to get to it. So you become anxious all the time. almost hypervigilance without fear. Now, what does that mean? If I had to sound quite nerdy, back in the caveman days and the hunter-gatherers, we would actually go out and hunt for food. And sometimes we would bump into a predator where we are actually not in the advantage. So in order to stay alive and be able to raise your offsprings and protect your tribe, you would be very alert and you would go into what is called a fight or flight mode. The fight or flight mode would actually give you the ability to actually fight off this predator, or you can run, hence fight or flight. You're not actually going to grow wings, but you will get away from the danger, because if you froze, well, you weren't around to talk about it. Put it that way. I think that's YouTube safe. But again, you are in that mode of self-preservation, protecting your life. Now, with you having to always watch your phone, you don't want to miss anything. You want to get the entirety of it all. Now, that's good, but the problem is you're not in any danger. Your body can't tell the difference, however. So what's happening is you keep checking your phone. You keep looking for it. You keep seeing if someone is sending you something. Meanwhile, no one is sending you anything. Then we introduced shorts. Some of them started with certain companies very known for short videos, short formats. We are always doom scrolling. That word exists for a reason, and you don't want doom to be a word used to describe any part of your daily actions. Now, again, we know there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun. But however, that is a quick dopamine hit. Our eyes are forever staring at a slot machine with a single slot, just rolling in circles, going back and forth. We're trying to see who's next, what's next. We see a face, they're funny, they're creepy, they give us something to pay attention to. We share it, and then again, the algorithm feeds us another one. As time goes on, we watch probably 1,000 of these shorts, some of them 30 seconds, some of them 1 hour. We take the phone with us to the shower. Some of us take it with us to the restroom to do things we probably shouldn't be on our phones while doing. Then again, it is an addiction for the most part. Not diagnosing you, but again, if you can't put it down for 2 seconds, it is an addiction. You are on break or you are at work. You just say, can I go to the restroom real quick? You rush to the restroom, it's very busy. Your comrades are still busting their behinds, working very hard. And you go there, you're gonna quickly use the restroom. You sit down, you already on your phone on the way to the restroom. Eventually, what happens? You sit down and you're still scrolling while using the restroom, only to find out you're out of toilet paper. You better hope somebody who really likes you walk in so they can pass you one, or you might be going back without socks. I'm not gonna talk about why. Hope you figured that out. Anyway, so this is the point that I'm making. We are constantly anxious and we don't know why. You ask yourself, why am I pissed off? You don't know why. You're irritated. You don't know why. If you have someone you're close with, like your husband, your wife, spouse, children that are old enough, you might text a friend, I feel irritated, but I don't know why. It's very simple. You're anxious. Something is not being met, but everything in your daily life is okay. What it is the scrolling. You're going through your phone. You're watching all these things, but none of them are satisfying today. Maybe your favorite content creator haven't dropped a content, haven't produced anything. You can't wait. You come to the comment section to his last video and you go, hey, are you okay? Where are you? I need another video. These are signs that you might have dysregulated your nervous system through an overconsumption of social media. And of course, they are all gunning for your attention, because as they retain your attention, the money comes in. Nothing is wrong with that. Social media is not evil. It's simply doing its job. It's up to us to regulate how much we consume. It's kind of like food. Now, if everything I've said haven't been scary enough, let us touch on body image. Most of us want to be fit, We don't want to gain weight. Well, when we are in that stress situation where we are in fight or flight, we're quite stressed out, our bodies could produce a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone. It has its use, and it can also be a problem, especially when overly produced. An example would be fat deposits around our waistline. Many of us attribute that to getting older, but some of us have it as early as middle school. We also attribute it with the lack of exercise. Exercise is very good for you. Also, nutrition. But sometimes the problem is hormone. It's chemical. With cortisol depositing fat around your stomach, everyone is telling you watch what you eat. Everyone is telling you exercise. If these are not things you like to do, you're probably stressed out even more. Am I saying don't eat properly? Absolutely not. And please do exercise. It's good for you. After all, this is a health channel. But with the stress, you also start to produce more cortisol. And then these fat deposits end up resting near your abdomen, your lower waistline, making you look even bigger and bigger. I know, I've been through it. Now, luckily for me, I'm pretty tall, so it doesn't show. But that's not good because my doctor can still see it. And that is a problem. Because I walk through the room like the Kool-Aid guy. Oh yeah. Except it's oh no. And nothing good is coming out of that. Because I gotta buy more pants. The waist doesn't fit. I wear a nice shirt. And my stomach, well, it passed my chest. That's not good at all. So what can we do? We have to regulate. Well, on this channel, I talk about different ways we can regulate ourselves. Go into homeostasis simply means to balance ourselves in a biological sense. We go back into being in balance. So whether you are a religious person or you are not, or you are a person who strictly believes in science, working out, or you don't, that is fine. Because on this channel is going to be quite unique what we cover. So I talked about the science. I talked about what it is and what it looks like to go through this process. What's possibly controlling our minds. So how do we gain control is the question you have now. If you hang around long enough, you must really want to know. And guess what? I really want to deliver. Now, of course, we can practice some exercises. Like, for example, clenching our right hand and then our left, and then alternating, regulating ourselves, grounding ourselves, closing our eyes and breathing in deeply and breathing out. Giving ourselves a timer. Put the timer even on your phone, because whenever you pick it up, you'll see the timer going off and you'll remember to put that phone back down. Wait until the timer goes off before you go back into your phone. You may start as small as 30 minutes, maybe even 15, and then you can go to 50 minutes, to 60 minutes, to more. As you increase, you may even get an hour. During that hour, you may find a moment to sit quietly. If you are a person who practices certain exercises that are relaxing, like Tai Chi, you can do so, or yoga. If you are a person who's religious and you don't want to practice any of those, for example, things like yoga, which you may attribute to another religion, there's always my channel. I also have soft stories you can listen to. And also, you can listen to me and what we're about to do next. I am a trained hypnotherapist, not to be mistaken with your talk or psychotherapist, but a hypnotherapist which works directly in the subconscious. And we can do some exercises that can calm you down and relax you as you pass time. I promise you, you will love what it feels like. Again, the whole purpose of what I do is to share with you my created philosophy, the cardinal way, so you may find within yourself the cardinal key that's going to help you transform yourself into exactly what you want. Not what I want, not what anyone else wants. Specifically, what you want. With that, let's transform. Well, did I promise we would do something about it? Welcome to the Cardinal Way. This is where we transform. Today we're going to keep it very simple. We talked about the dysregulation of our nervous system, the effects it may have. We were educational and tried my best to make some jokes. So now it's time for you to find yourself a safe spot, somewhere you can relax and feel comfortable. Of course, if you're wearing any chokers, please remove those, any tight clothing that may make you uncomfortable. If you're not quite ready, just pause the video, take a moment, get settled in. It does not have to be fancy. This can happen in a parked car, emphasis on parked, in a safe area where you feel comfortable. You may sit any way you like. This is science, not religion. You're not forced to do anything that symbolizes anything spiritual. So just go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath within all the way down to your abdomen. And then exhale. Deep breath through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Feel the environment around you. Feel the fabric on your skin, the air that might be blowing on your face, the noises around you. That is all okay. Allow them to blend in. Allow them to be part of your reality. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax your shoulders. As you breathe in, you feel relaxation all in your ears, your temple, top of your head down to the side of your face. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax your body more and more. This is the most important part of this video. Allow yourself to feel the transformation. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And the more you breathe in, the more relaxed you become. Very good. Very good. More and more relaxed. Feel your environment. Feel that you are in control. Feel the ground, the chair, the bed, wherever you may be. Feel that beneath you. Know that you are present. We're going to count from 10 down to 1 as we breathe in and we breathe out slowly. And with every number, we will become more and more relaxed. 10. You're becoming more relaxed. 9. More and more relaxed. Breathe in and breathe out. You're becoming more relaxed with every breath you take in and every breath you let out. 8. You're becoming more and more relaxed. 7. Your shoulders, your chest are even more relaxed. They're slumping down. You feel like you want to sway to the side, but you have complete balance. Breathe in and breathe out. You're becoming more and more relaxed. 7, 6, more and more relaxed. You're letting yourself go. You're not holding on to emotions. You're not holding on to any intense feelings to do anything. You just feel relaxed. You're letting go. 5. Breathe in and breathe out. You're more and more relaxed. Deeper you go into relaxation. That's right. You're doing very good. You're doing very good. Very well. Deeper you go into relaxation. That's right. Breathe in and breathe out. More and more relaxed you become. 4. You feel almost like you want to fall asleep. You feel almost sleepy. 3. Stay with me. Follow my voice. Allow it to guide you. Deeper you go into relaxation. Very good. 2. You are so relaxed. You feel like you're close to falling asleep, but you are aware of your environment. You're blended in with your environment. Nothing is standing out. It's all in unison. It is all one. That's right. 1. You are completely relaxed. Very good. Now, as you are completely relaxed, you feel there's nothing calling you, nothing pulling you. You feel stationary. You feel that your mind is calm and quiet. You feel like your body is present. You feel like your mind is present. You feel good. You feel at peace. And you feel loved. That is the cardinal way. Very good. That's right. You're very relaxed. Stay very relaxed. That's right. Very good. Deeper you are into relaxation. Nothing matters at the moment but your peace. You are completely present. You are not in need of anything right now. Your transformation has begun. You are in control of yourself. You don't need to grab a phone every 3 seconds. You don't need to check on anything. You only need to relax. As you bask in tranquility, you feel deeply in your heart the serenity. That's right. Deeper you are, and deeper you go into relaxation. Very good. That's right. Breathe in and breathe out, more and more relaxed. Allow my voice to feel peaceful. Allow it to bring peace. Allow everything to slow down. You feel safe. You feel calm. You feel relaxed. Now this is tranquility. That's right. Very good. Deeper you go into relaxation. You breathe in and then you breathe out. As you feel more relaxed, you're seeing a heat wave coming off your body. It's swaying in the air around you. You see it in your mind. This heat wave is your stress. This heat wave is your anxiety leaving your body. You see it now. It's swaying in the air, and you feel like you are in control. You feel as if you can manipulate it with your mind, like you can pull it out of you, pull it away from you, discarding all negativity out of your person. You have complete autonomy over your body. Breathe in and breathe out. You are very relaxed. You are in control over your body. You are in control over your mind. You are in control over your emotions. That's right. You have let everything go. You are in control because you have released it, not because you're trying to control it. Because now you possess the power to release it. You're strong enough to let it go. Right now you are at peace and you are enjoying every bit of it. Stay with me. Don't become distracted. Allow my voice to guide you even deeper into relaxation. In you breathe and out you breathe. Very nice. That's right. In this moment you are healing. In this moment you are seeing that you are enough. In this moment you are seeing your beauty as this negativity leaves your body. There is a glow of gold within you. That is the key. The key that only you possess. Allow my voice to have you grab it. That key is all of your power. And you can unlock all of your potential. You are not distracted. In you breathe and out you exhale. Nothing can distract you. You are in control. You can release the negativity. You can release the anxiety. You can release the need for validation. You can release everything you perceive as negative. You are in control. I want you to envision a red dot and a blue dot. And now focus as the red dot slowly change into a green dot. Watch the red fade away and turn green. You are now left with a blue dot and a green dot. Now you are going to control these dots in your mind. They are pulsating like a heart. Pulsating, matching your breathing. Every time you breathe in, the hearts expand. And every time you breathe out, the heart shrinks to normal size. That is what the dots are doing. Every time you breathe in, the dots are expanding slightly. And every time you breathe out, the dots are shrinking to normal size, slightly. One blue, one green. That's right. Very good. Now, you will control them individually. Let the green dot expand in size just a little bit more than the blue. And as the green shrinks back down, the blue will expand just a little bit bigger than the green. Then the blue returns to normal size and the green expands just a little bit. Now allow yourself to feel in control and present as you alternate between the two colors. Allow their colors to relax you. Very good. That's right. You are in full control. The green expands. Stay with me. And it shrinks. The blue expands. Stay with me. And it shrinks. They alternate over and over again. And as they alternate, you feel more in control. You feel like nothing can distract you. Nothing can pull you away from your center, from where you want to go. That is the power of that golden key that is still in your hand. That is your cardinal way. That is your path. The path of you being in full control. That's right. I will count from 1. We're going to go to 10. And as I count, you will begin to feel your environment around you. 1. Breathe in and breathe out. You're becoming more aware. 2. More and more aware as you inhale and exhale. You're starting to feel what is underneath you. You're starting to feel your toes. 3, your fingers. Sensation is returning to them. 4, you're becoming more aware of your breath. 5, you are more and more awake. 6, you breathe in and you breathe out, and you feel yourself coming to. My voice is more in the forefront of your mind. Your ears are more attentive. 7, 8, more and more awake you become. 9, you are almost fully alert. You're starting to wiggle your toes and your fingers. You're bringing back with you the sensation of you being in control of your life. You being regulated. You being able to say no and say not now. Breathe in and breathe out. You may open your eyes. 10. Very good. You may feel around you. You may feel your body. You can turn your head from side to side. If your legs were crossed like mine, you can uncross them. You may bend your knees. You may shake it off lightly, not too fast. Remember, regulating your nervous system is not something that is done overnight. But you can start feeling good right away, as you just experienced with me. Remember to always speak to your medical provider if you have any questions, or to your psychotherapist if you have any questions regarding therapy. Anything else that I can do for you, please don't forget, if you like this, to subscribe. There will be many more contents like this talking about different areas of mental health issues, mainly mitigating your stress, as that is an underlying aggressor of many mental health issues. Again, I am your guide, Izzy, a first responder, a hypnotherapist. If you like this content, please subscribe so I can see you when I make another video. If not, I'll see you in passing. Until next time, I love you and I care about you. And I'll see you again on another healthy session.